Hey, welcome back, my amazing student. So in this lecture, we are going to be inserting a record just to make sure everything is working 100%, right? So now we could do this in many different ways. We could use the Python shell here, the rep, to insert the record this way, right? We could use the Flask CLI, and those ways of doing it are actually harder. We will be doing them in the future, but I'm starting out with this application, I know some of you are beginners, and I'm not going to make this so complicated, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a route and then seed the database that way. And I'm talking about seed, right? Create data. So let's call this bp.get, all right? As a matter of fact, hold on. Before we do that, let me see in the init. Actually, this is the init. We have home and health here. That's fine. This is the application. Let's go and do this in routes. So let's go ahead and create a routes file. We got to keep everything flexible. All right. I was going to create it in the init application here. Yeah. Let's just take all this off from here. So let's go and import Flask. We're going to import, actually now Flask, the blueprint from Flask. And I'm also going to import extensions, the DB from there. And I'm also going to import the contact model. That is in models right there. And import the contact right there. So we're gonna need a blueprint here. All right, and we'll have that, and we'll pass in the main. Just like that, and that's how we create that instance of that blueprint. Now, we have a decorator for this, BP. So the blueprint, and now we'll do dev, development, seed. All right, just like that. And we'll create a function here called dev seed. Boom. And here we'll grab the contact model. Oops. And we'll pass in, let's say, the name. What do we want for the name? Let's call it TPM, which is the Python mentor here. That's me, right? We'll pass in the email. And the email will be TPM at the Python mentor, right? .com or something like that. Doesn't matter. Let's just do Gmail. Let's do a phone number here as well. So let's do some type of phone number. Let's do 000 000 and then 40. That should do it for that, right? All right. What is this telling me? No parameter name. That's fine. It shouldn't. Let me see something here. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do DB session add, and we're gonna add the contact, and then we're gonna do DB session commit, and then we're gonna return an F string, maybe with inserted contact ID, and the ID would be c.id. Just like that. All right. Let me make sure we got this right. So the contact from the models, we have name, email, and phone, just making sure because I'm getting this error here on this side. Anyway, so let's go ahead and visit this route and let's see if it works, right? So let's do Flask run. And let's go ahead and right here on top, we'll do dev seed. And it says let me see something here real quick. So I'm glad that this actually happened to me because I forgot to register the blueprint here in init. All right. So let me see where I can do this. I'm going to do this right before I return the app right here. So I'm going to import the routes. And I'm going to import the blueprint from there. Okay. And in here, I'm going to use app to register blueprint. Okay. You need to register that in order for this to work. Sorry about that, guys. BP. All right. That's it. That's all we got to do here. Now we can go here and we can refresh and you can see that it says inserted contact ID 1. All right. Let's go back into our database. All right. Instance. We click here and now you can see the data in there. All right. Super, super cool. Now let's go ahead and see the data in the other application that I got. So I'm going to go ahead and go to that file and drop it there. So I got to go, give me a sec. So you can see the file that I got right here. I'm going to just drop it in there. All right. And you can see all that information there. You can browse the data there and you can see what we got. Okay, the phone number, the email, and the name. All right. All right, perfect. So make sure that you close this. If you leave it open, sometimes you're going to get errors in your database. So let's just close it. It's better to go ahead and for now and download and use SQLite viewer, so that way you can see the data in there. Okay. All right, perfect. That's it. That's all we needed for now, guys. And this is just one time. This was just to test it. And we're not going to be using this a lot. All right, we're going to take care of this later. We're going to take it off and we're going to keep playing around, or should I say learning more stuff with our application about SQLAlchemy. I'll see you guys on the next lecture. Take care.